it's Sam. So today I'm going to be doing I suppose it's like a what's new at the drugstore, new drugstore makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and just try it all on my face. So this is going to be a start to finish tutorial from priming, foundation, all the way to lips, all the way to body glow. I show you what I used in my hair to get these like waves. So I hope you guys enjoy and find it helpful. Everything is going to be linked down below as always. So if there's something that you need in your life, you can just click on it right down there and that will take you right on over to the product. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you do. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram because that's a really great way to always like go and check to see if I have a new video, because I always put it up in my Instagram stories so that you can swipe up to my latest videos just in case you're not getting notified. And then you can also just see more of me. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the very first thing I think I'm going to take is this little box from Physicians Formula, and inside there is a new body butter, which smells like, as soon as you open the box, it smells so good. So inside this collection you get the butter bronzer, butter blush, butter highlighter, body butter, and butter paradise, which I've actually already used up one of these. It is such a yummy scent. So I'm just going to go ahead and moisturize like my kind of décolleté shoulder area first. It comes like this, just like in a nice little sleek jar, which looks very nice. It smells like coconut. It's like a nice kind of white, creamy. I'm just gonna pull this down a little bit. Yeah, it smells so good. Like, oh my goodness. It just smells like really tropical, like you're on vacation. Like coconutty, some kind of delicious drink. But actually no drinks are delicious to me that are alcoholic, because I just feel like all I can taste is the alcohol. I just don't understand how people can like it. Like, how can you enjoy the taste? I just think it's so disgusting. It's like, ugh. I'd just much rather have a piece of cake or like chocolate or strawberry shortcake or something like that. It's thick, but it's not too thick to where it feels like you're rubbing it in forever. Like, it has a good consistency to where it's not too much. And then I might as well just go ahead and spray some of this butter paradise while I'm doing body. Oh my god, that smells so good. I love that perfume so much. So the next thing we have is a priming spray from Kokie Cosmetics. This is the Get Ready Makeup Priming Spray. This is what it looks like. It's supposed to help reduce shine, hydrate, and refresh, and also protect the skin for a flawless, long-lasting makeup application. Oh. It doesn't have a strong scent. It's just kind of like a little bit of freshness, but nothing major. Feels really nice. We have a new product from e.l.f. This is the Beauty Shield SPF 50 Skin Shielding Primer. It does have a slight bit of a tint, so this is kind of like, I mean, I don't know how good it is, but it's kind of like a dupe for my Obagi. The sunscreen that I use every day has like a tint. It's SPF 50. So if this works good, then this would be a really great affordable option, because as we all know, e.l.f. is quite affordable. So it comes with like a little pump top, comes out like a tinted color. So that was probably too much. I will say right off the bat, it feels completely different from my one that I use, because my one feels more like a moisturizer. And this one definitely feels more like a primer. It's got that kind of like silicone-y formula, and it is giving me a bit of a white cast. So this is definitely not something that I would want to wear alone, because as you can see now, it's made my face like so white. So, and I didn't even use all of that. I used like a third of it. I think if you like that kind of primer feel that's like kind of silicone-y, then you might like this. It says it's universal. There's no way that's universal. If you're any darker than me or my color, like look how pale that's made me. Niche Keat. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just use the combination of drugstore that I have really been enjoying for my skin. This is the Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. This is a great foundation for oily skin. So if you are someone who battles with oil, who wants your makeup to last all day long, but is just struggling to find something that is drugstore, this is great because it does control my oil all day. It does keep my makeup looking like and staying in place. Awesome. The only downside to this is that it is not a full coverage foundation. And so for me, it's just not quite enough coverage for me that I'm like used to. So I think if you have pretty good skin already or just are not used to a full coverage, then you would really like this. You wouldn't have to mix it. However, I do feel like I needed a bit more coverage, so I mix it with the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. This is not new. I've had this for a long time. But these two together are like magic. They're so beautiful. Because the Vitalist Healthy Elixir has more of a kind of like fresh skin-like, almost not dewy finish, but it's very like, it just looks hydrated. It makes your skin look really beautiful for summer, but by mixing it with the matte one, it makes it stay all day long, and it also makes it so that it controls your oil. So this combo together is like such a beautiful combination. You guys know I love mixing matte foundations with like dewy foundations. That's like what I normally do with my Luminous Silk Giorgio Armani and my Estee Lauder. This one's matte, this one's dewy. Alone, I can't do them, but together they're beautiful. So I usually just do 3 pumps of each and then just mix it on the back of my hand. And yesterday, the kids both had a friend over, so, and they were there like all day. They came over around like 9:30 and they didn't go home until around 7. So I had 4 kids all day long. We were outside playing in the paddling pool, painting rocks. We did a lot of activities like outside, and I had this makeup on, like this combo, and my makeup looked so good at the end of the night. I was so surprised because like they kept me busy. Like I was in full on like major mom mode of like not even just like, okay guys, keep yourself busy. It was like, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. It was like super activity. And I was like, man, I'm probably gonna look like such a disaster by the end of the day, and I didn't. Like my makeup was so good, and I was so surprised because I was outside for quite a lot of the day. So yeah, I was really happy with the way it looked, and it just looks really good in general, but then it lasts so well. It's just got such a beautiful coverage. It's got a really pretty finish, and it's affordable. And this color is awesome if you are someone who is self-tanning or if you're just tanner right now for the summer. I have a little bit of both. I have like a little bit of self-tan left, and then I also have a little bit of just like natural color because we've been to the beach and we've been outside a bunch. So I'm currently kind of a mixture of both. I mean, obviously my face is way lighter than my body because I always have like a super high SPF on it, and I always wear a hat, so my face does not get any color whatsoever. But I have found that this color blends out super well with like the rest of my body, because my body is like all brown and then my neck and face is all white. Oh my god, look at that cute little curl. Yay me! I've been using this new spray on my hair, and it has been making my curls so good. I just am feeling so Elise Cook right now. I'm like obsessed with her, by the way. If you guys haven't checked her Instagram out, she's like gold. I want her little bust. I want her hair. I want her tallness. I want her skinniness. I want her dress. I want her clothes. I want her rugs. I don't want her husband, not that he's not cute or anything, but I'm happy with that part of my life. She goes to all these beautiful places, and her hair is always so cute, and her dresses are always so nice, and I'm like, why not me? So see how like good that matches my body? So now we're gonna go ahead and do concealer. This is the Too Faced Super Coverage, Super Coverage Concealer. I like the color Snow. I think it works pretty well for me. I don't actually have any drugstore concealers that are new, so I apologize for that. I know this is a drugstore tutorial and I just used a non-drugstore product, but I don't have any new concealers, so sorry. So now I'm gonna go ahead and finish off with like all my powders. I don't have any drugstore powders either at the moment that are new, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder and then my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk and my super white powder from Bed Nye. So those are all, well, these ones are high-end, that one's pretty affordable. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the CoverGirl True Blend Serving Sculpt palette. This is in the color 510, and I'm gonna take this bronzer color over here, which is actually, well, technically it's a contour. It's actually a really pretty color. I feel like if you are light, you can just use a very light hand with it and just like really blend it out. But if you have a tan, or if you are a little bit darker skin tone, that it'll still work for you because it's a really good color. It's really pretty. It's not got any shimmer or anything. It warms up the face really well. Do you see that? And it's not too much. Okay, we are gonna come back to that highlighter, but I am gonna try a different blush. This blush is not my favorite in here. It's a little bit too cool and I prefer a more peachy color. So I do have some new colors from L'Oreal. These are the Paradise Enchanted Scented Blush. They're all like peach scented, and there are some different shades in here. So this one's quite light. They do smell like peach. They're quite delicious. This color right here is called 190 Bashful. And that one's like a really pretty peach, but it has a little bit of a gold sheen to it. Then we have the color Fantastical, which is a little bit more kind of like that corally peach. That's probably the one that I'll end up using. I don't know about this pigmentation though. They're actually not coming off that good in swatches, but I feel like it's going to be one of those that looks better on. Then we have 192 Just Curious, which is another peachy tone. That one's just like a straight up lighter matte peach. So you can see right there, that one's actually really pretty. I like that one. And then the last color we have is 193 Charming. And this is kind of more of like a mauve-y peach. It's like a slightly deeper mauve peach, so if you are of a deeper skin tone. So I think I'm gonna go in with the Just Curious because it looks really pretty and peachy, and just see how that looks, and then I can always go darker if I need to. Yeah, that's like the perfect like peachy glow. It's not glowy, like it doesn't actually have any shimmers in it, but it does kind of just like warm up your face and make you look really just like a sweet Georgia peach. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray from Kokie. This is also new, and I'm gonna use this. This is what I like to do. I like to mist before I put on my highlighter because I feel like it makes the highlighter pop and go on a little smoother. I'm gonna go ahead and just put some chapstick on. This is not new. It's the Victoria's Secret lip balm. Okay, that's kind of set now. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back into this color right here in the middle, and I wore this yesterday and it was so beautiful. It's a very, very, very fine texture, so it really just melts into the skin, and it's just a really beautiful kind of vanilla color. It just really highlights so well, but I just love the texture and finish of it. It's not sparkly, it's not like overly like whoa, but it's still beaming. Like it beams really nicely, really glows, and it kind of has like a very angelic kind of look to it, if you know what I mean. Like it just really looks very like innocent and like ethereal almost. Like, oh my gosh, I just love it so much. And this foundation combo as well. If they could just get these two foundations into one so that you wouldn't have to buy two, that would be amazing. Do you guys see that glow? See how it just like lights up your face? It's so pretty. I just love it so much. Such a beautiful drugstore highlighter and contour. I mean, even the contour. The blush is nice too. It's just I don't really care for that color on my skin, but doesn't mean it's not good. This is not new, but it is new in color for me. It's the ColourPop Honey Blonde. I feel like it does do a really good job of kind of like blending in a little bit better with my hair color without being like a full-on like redhead eyebrow. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take the Stroke-A-Brow feathering pen in, I think I used dark brown. Where's the color? Yeah, dark brown. And I basically just go and add like little hair strokes right in the front because that's where I have like no hair of my own. I just kind of go back in and just like touch up like little hairs just to kind of make it look like I have brows, even though I do not. Then this has been my favorite. This is drugstore as well. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set. This is in the color Blonde. Yeah. And it's just like a little cute hair brush, and it just adds like little highlights, and it just kind of makes you look like you have a little bit more hair than you might actually have. I have the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted Scented Eyeshadow, which looks like kind of lighter and like a little bit more pinky. And then we have the Lemonade Craze from Maybelline, which has some pops of color, some kind of coppery, bright pink, bright yellow. So I think I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth between the two palettes. First color I'm gonna take is from the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted. And this does smell like peaches as well. Yay! So I'm gonna take this color right here. Normally I go for a bit more of a glow. I think there is a slight bit of a sheen there though. It's nothing major. I think I'm gonna take a mixture between this pinky color right here and this tan color. So I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth in between the two of them. And then I'm gonna pop that into my crease. Oh, that's really pretty. Wow, the pigmentation of this palette is really good. Yeah, love those. Those are so perfect. I think what I'm gonna do next is kind of open up this Lemonade palette. And this one is supposed to smell like lemon. It just smells kind of sweet, but nothing major. Like I don't really smell lemon at all. What I'm gonna do now is go into Sweet Tea and then mix a little bit of Old Fashioned. So I'm gonna go back and forth into those just to kind of deepen up this outer corner just a little bit. Oh, that's pretty. That's a really pretty mixture. I am gonna take this Lemonade Craze. I mean, I can't do a lemonade palette without the lemon. So I'm gonna pop that all over the rest of my lid. And that's pigmented for like a matte yellow. And then I think what I'm going to do is take this sugar coated color right here, but I am going to wet my brush and I'm going to pop that just right on over here, just so that it kind of is like melting in. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Yes, go Lemonade Craze, you beautiful little palette, you. And then I am going to go into this citrus color here, which looks like a little bit of kind of like a goldish, pinkish deliciousness. And I'm going to pop that just over. Oh god, yes, I love this. This is so pretty. I definitely recommend getting the brush wet. I feel like you really don't get as much excitement if you don't use the wet brush, so definitely do that. Then the next thing I'm going to take is a little brush like this, and then we're going to go back into the L'Oreal Enchanted palette, and I'm going to take this really shimmery color right here, and we're going to use that as our little pop of like highlight in the inner corner. It just kind of like lengthens the eye too. I feel like it like makes it look like you have like longer eyes than you do, because mine are quite round. And then I am going to go back into the Lemonade palette with that same wet brush, and I'm going to go into Main Squeeze right here and then just kind of like layer that right on top, because that other one was a little pink. I have these new liners from L'Oreal as well. They have a black one, but then they also have a rose gold one, so I think I'm just going to put that on the bottom. It's supposed to be like a rose gold metallic finish. Oh, this is really pretty, and I love the actual applicator. Man, it's so easy to use. Man, do you see how like skinny tipped that is? It's like a little hummingbird's beak. That's really pretty though. Love the applicator, love the finish. It's just like a really pretty rose gold metallic. Okay, so I have some new mascaras to try out. This is from L'Oreal. This is the Millennial Pink Voluminous Lash Paradise. It's a mascara primer base. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes real quick. So the brush looks like this. It just is like a light pink formula. It almost looks white, but then you're like, oh wait a minute. There's just a slight tint of like a pastel pink. Okay, that primer made my lashes massive. Holy moly. I have this new, this is new from Maybelline. This is the Falsies, but it's Navy Glam. And I saw Heidi Klum wearing blue mascara on America's Got Talent, and I was like, ooh, dang. I used to wear blue mascara when I was like 13, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that again because Heidi Klum's doing it now. This is like the regular formula, but they just changed the color. So it's like this really pretty navy, and I think it would be really pretty with this look. So we're just gonna go ahead and go for it. It's just enough blue to where it's like not like royal, like whoa blue, but it's blue still. So it's really cool because it adds that dramatic, it adds the deepness and darkness that you want. But then it's like, oh, is that blue? How delightful. Well, I definitely have dramatic lashes, like holy moly. Those are like full on, whoa, Nelly status. I love the color. They're dramatic. They're like eyelashes. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with those. I am gonna go ahead and be a naughty little cheater here, and I'm gonna use the MAC Follow Your Heart lip liner from the Aaliyah collection. Because I wore this yesterday with this lipstick I'm about to show you, and it was so pretty. Then I'm gonna take this gorgeous color from Covergirl. This is the Succulent Cherry. It's the Exhibitionist lipstick, and this is a cream. This color right here just reminds me of 4th of July so much. Like, it's so, oh god, it's like watermelon, 4th of July, the perfect summer red, because it has like just the perfect tone. It's not too orange, it's not too pink or blue. It's just like a really great red, especially with that lip liner. It's such a pretty combo. It's really creamy. It lasts really good. But like, look at that color. Isn't it so pretty? It just makes me feel like watermelon, cherries, 4th of July, flags. Oh my god, I'm like totally almost red, white, and blue right now, because look, I have blue and red, and I don't really have any white, but hey. So now we're gonna go ahead and finish off with the Set and Forget Long Lasting Makeup Spray from Kokie Cosmetics. They also have a post makeup spray. This is called Aftermath. It's in a really pretty purple thing, and this is supposed to like, you're supposed to spray it on your skin after you take your makeup off. Okay, I am gonna just take off my dress for a little second here, because I do want to do a little concoction on my chest. I have these new products from e.l.f. and I just want to kind of give them a go. The e.l.f. Glow Lotion, the e.l.f. Power Glow Highlighter, and then we have the e.l.f. Booster Drops. So I'm going to mix all of these together. One is an oil, one is kind of like a lotion, and then one is like a kind of golden bronze. So I think what I'm going to do is just squirt out a little bit like into my hand. So this one just looks like that. It's kind of like a creamy, kind of like soft nudie pink color. And that just gives you like a bit of a glow. Then I'm gonna mix a little bit of the booster drops. It's supposed to just add like vitamins and stuff. You can use it into your foundation. You could mix it in with lotions or serums. And then I'm also gonna take this Power Glow highlighter. This is in the color Gold. And this is just like a golden kind of like shimmer. So I'm gonna make like a little concoction here on my hand. And I'm just gonna mix that all together. And then I'm gonna put it on my shoulders and kind of like, I just need to pull this down. My boobs are out. My boobies are out. I think I need more of the bronze drops. It's really gold. It's like straight up like gold shimmer. You guys see that? Okay, so that's added just a little bit of a glow there. Do you see? It's nothing major. It's definitely not super pigmented. It has added enough to where I feel like I'm not gonna get it all over my clothes, but it's like not so much where I'm like, yeah, I'm so bronzed right now. Like, it's just a little bit of a hint. If you guys can see that. So you can see it's just giving a little bit of a glow. But then wait, I have more. These are the Glow For It Illuminator Drops from Model's Own. There's a bunch of different colors. This one right here is called Lit. Then we have OMG, which is like a purpley kind of like opal color. Then we have a blue one, which is called Yas. And then we have a bronze one, which is called Lemon. And then we have this one, which is called Girl Crush. So I think I want to just play with these a little tiny bit. I think I'm just going to go ahead and mix Lit with Livin'. And I might just mix it with those booster drops actually. So that's what Livin' looks like. Lit is more of kind of like a rose gold. And then I'm going to take a little bit of those e.l.f. booster drops just to kind of like sheer it out a little bit so it's not like, whoa, Nelly. Wow, that looks really dark. Maybe this was a dangerous idea. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of the lighter one, the opal. We're just going to make a potion here. Do you remember making potions with your milk when you were a kid? And you'd like put everything in it? And then your parents would be like, will you stop that? And then you'd get in trouble. My kids like to do it too. And then I'm like, oh, don't do that. That's a mess. And then I'm like, oh, man, I'm such a parent right now. I have this new brush from Model's Own as well. It's like this cute little brush that looks like this. And I'm just basically going to start buffing these drops into my chest. Oh, these are really pretty all mixed together. Oh, it's like totally adding like this gorgeous pinky bronze shimmery glow. It's actually really pretty mixing all those colors together because it gives you like a little bit of an opal, kind of like you're burnt a little bit, like at the beach, you know, when you kind of get that pinky like, whoa Nelly, are you turning purple glow? That glow, that's so pretty. Way to glow. Get it? Beautiful. It just makes all of your bones look so much skinnier than they are. Yay. The only other thing I didn't show you was this glitter mix glitter palette. I wonder if I should just add a little bit of it. This is by Model Zone. It's quite chunky, and so I'm slightly nervous because it just feels quite rough, but I'm just going to be a rebel, and I'm going to go in with this pink one over here. And I'm just going to add a little bit of it. I thought it was going to be more of a rose gold, but it's more of a green. It's still kind of fun. Still adds a little bit of like a green glitter to my eyes, which I don't know if I'm really feeling, but you know what, maybe I'll add a little bit of this. What is the red gonna look like? No, I'm not gonna ruin this whole look. You can see like they're all pretty bright and they're pretty chunky. I mean, I think they might be fun for like a specific look if like that's what you're going for, because they are actually like quite pigmented. Like as I'm touching them, they look like they're gonna be really sparse, and then they're actually not. Like they're actually quite good. Because look at that, that's not like, oh, just a glitter here and there. Like, that's some good glitter. It just is a bit chunky feeling. So I can't, although it's not hurting my eye right now, like I can't say that I'm like, oh, this is terrible feeling. So I think it's obviously for the right look. I don't know if this green glitter really matched my look, but I don't think it's taking away from the look. It's fine. Okay guys, so there is my finished look. I'm actually really happy with this. I love how everything turned out. This foundation I've already worn before a few different times and I love it. I think it's a great option if you are on a budget. So I'd highly recommend those two. The blush is gorgeous. The highlight is gorgeous. This lip color is, I'm like, everything. The only thing that I'm bummed that I stuck on was that glitter. Like that's the only thing that I'm like, dang it, that is too green. In case you are wondering about my curls, cause like, I mean, I don't have curls, but I definitely have a wave. Like that's looking wavy. This is what I've been using. It's the Orlando Pita Play Atmos Shield Hair Protectant Spray. And basically I just get out of the shower and after I towel dry, I just spray a bunch of it in my hair and then just scrunch it and then tie up that little front bit with a clip and then just let it dry while I'm putting my makeup on. And then I just get these really pretty like waves, and then it just looks like you've just come out of the ocean. Like it's so nice. This is not even it's not even like a beach like wave spray. It's like a leave-in protectant, but I feel like it works really good. And like yesterday I had the most perfect curl right here. I don't know if I'll get it again, but it was amazing and I did not want to wash my hair. There you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful. It's probably super long, I apologize. But these are some awesome, super awesome products. I'm really happy with them. I'm actually really surprised because I didn't think I was gonna like that e.l.f. SPF 50 primer. I was like, oh god, this is so silicone-y. But I'm looking at my skin and it looks really smooth. Like it looks so good. So maybe this is actually awesome if you're gonna use it as a primer under makeup. I think alone, you're gonna look super white and ghostly. But if you are going to use it as a primer underneath your makeup, I mean, I don't know how it's gonna last throughout the day, but as of now, it's looking really good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys all enjoy, and everything will be linked down below as always. So if there's something that you see that you're like, oof, I need this in my life, then it'll be linked down below so you guys can easily shop. Happy summer. I feel like this is like such a 4th of July makeup tutorial right now. I'm gonna go now. Mwah. Love you guys so much, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.